Good morning. My name is Todd Krause from Seneca, Kansas. I teach music, 5 through 12 band, and a high school choir. And this is my assignment for Module 4, AEP 855. I'm fortunate enough, if that's the word to use, to work in both buildings, the elementary school and the high school. So I have two bosses. So I met with the high school principal. That's where my office is located, in the high school. So I met with him to discuss this assignment, and then also emailed the elementary middle school principal the same kind of setup to let them have their input for this module as well. She got back to me yesterday with the answers to the questions. She had been gone at conferences, I believe, all week, so I didn't get a chance to actually meet with her, but I'm here to report the findings of the questions that I found. Through the KESA from the grade school principal, she had said that we're on our 5th year of the process, and they had the final accreditation visit for the cycle is in March. She told me to meet with the superintendent if I wanted to get the facts and figures based on the R's, and that he has the documentation that provides those answers. I didn't get a chance to follow in her responses and suggestion, but I plan to do that this coming week. And then meeting with the high school principal, Mr. Sism. I'm checking my notes here. He said that as far as the relationships, we're in the transitioning phase. My district is super high on building relationships, and are always trying to discuss and find new ways that we can meet with our students and build a relationship outside the classroom and outside of school, not just in the classroom working on learning. The principals always encourage us to go attend the sporting events or different events that are going on. It's not just athletics, it's academics as well. Outside of school, just let the students see that you're there, and then you have something to talk about, and you can use that as something to build relationships on. And the relevance, we're in the implementing stage in that, according to him, and also in responsive culture with implementing stage. As far as rigor, Mr. Simpson discussed that we're in the transitioning stage for that. So we're definitely growing in the right direction, I believe. More so on the grade school level than at the high school. They do quite a bit more meetings at the grade school, middle school level that I've seen. I don't participate in any of those leadership teams yet, but I do hope to, as I grow in education, I hope that that's something that's in my future. This is my 2nd year in the transition to teaching program. So everything I'm trying to observe and take in as much as I can, and participate and observe as much as I can to grow as an educator. Leadership styles. The high school principal, Mr. Sism, was actually a math teacher at the middle school level underneath the current principal, Dr. Beck. So I felt like a lot of his style and leadership has come from learning from Dr. Beck at the grade school, middle school. She had said that she is an influencer. That's how she's trying to do her job, is to influence. And then she also went on to say that she built a strong leadership team and strive to have a more collaborative leadership approach. So I would put that in the democratic leadership style. And also a little bit of the servant, if I had to pick two for her, democratic and servant leadership style, because she's high on building the team and then getting collaborative efforts to go forward with everybody's thoughts and deciding what is best for the group. So for her, I definitely servant and democratic. And for Mr. Sism at the high school level, I thought for sure he was a democratic, because this is only his 3rd year as principal, coming from the classroom, and I believe he's still in the learning as much as he can about being a principal. So I felt like he has that same democratic leadership style. His thoughts were that he wants to put kids first. He wants to be a hands-on principal where he's in the classroom. He's seeing what he can and finding areas where he needs to improve. He said he definitely sets goals for himself and wants to make it a point to be seen in the classrooms and help out and help teachers out where he needs to be. He organizes several different meetings each week, building leadership team, district leadership team, the professional learning environment, the PLCs, all that kind of good stuff. He heads all those meetings, and I definitely think he falls in that democratic leadership style as well. The third question I asked was areas of school improvement that are priorities for our district. With him, he said that the relationships were always trying to and working on building stronger relationships both with parents and the students. He's encouraged me after my first evaluation to make sure that I'm out in the community and trying to I'm building my music program to get community support and suggestions from the community on how to keep my program growing. He said he believes that we have a great school and a great culture starts with the relationships. So he's very prideful of that, what we have going so far. At the middle school, grade school level, she thinks we need to continue to improve on the social and emotional learning. She's seen more students in our district that are struggling with these issues, and for this to be met, we need to go back to the basics and get those needs met first before continuing to grow. But I learned quite a bit this week from my principals. They're always very helpful in answering questions that I might have. I have so many because this is, like I said, this is only my second year here in education. So I have so many questions for them, but they're very definitely practice work. They're definitely great leaders in my opinion, and they put the kids first and the students first, and they build strong teams to help decide what is best for the district and their school buildings. And I'm very fortunate and thankful to have them both as leaders and continue to grow from them. So thank you very much and have a great week.